The champ is here.
No one does it better. You have got to give it up to the living, breathing GOAT of WWE.
Making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the
Big match, John, ready to compete. Well, it doesn't get much bigger than an ambulance match.
John Cena, one of the few men to have multiple ambulance match victories. Getting another competitor incapacitated enough to be put in an ambulance, it's a difficult task, but we know the franchise is more than ready for the job.
To be carted away in that ambulance, it is the ultimate sign of weakness. And there is no weakness in John Cena. And I predict that we won't see any weakness tonight either. Here comes the Austrian anomaly, Gunther.
A man with one purpose, to prove the math sacred.
And his opponent from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, Gunther!
Tall task ahead for this superstar. He needs to throw his opponent in the back of this ambulance and shut the door.
But looking at this man, I know he will do whatever it takes to incapacitate his opponent, to keep him in the back of that vehicle and to send his mangled body to the local medical facility.
When you clash with Cena, you clash with every member of the C Nation.
Talk about facing overwhelming odds.
The following contest is an ambulance match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
And the name of the game here is no rules. Do whatever you can to incapacitate your opponent to the point where you can lock them inside the back of that ambulance at the top of the ramp.
And if it takes the ambulance as a weapon too, then so be it. 9,000 pounds of steel, fully outfitted to cause irreparable damage.
Yeah, there's a reason a match this dangerous rarely gets sanctioned.
Up high. Whoa, what a landing.
That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that.
Hoisted up.
Emerald Frozen.
Look at this, opening the back doors, taking a big step towards success in this ambulance match.
Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
It's a knockout driver.
This match brings its own set of dangers, but what does someone need to do to send their opponent off in the ambulance?
It's imperative to know where you are at all times because it's anything goes. You aren't only defending yourself from entering the ambulance, you're also defending against any weapons of mass destruction all over the arena. That shovel's going to cause extreme amounts of damage. And a carefully measured knee drop.
Hip drop to the gut. Cena dodges out of that. There it is.
And he tosses him back in now. Oh, look at this, neck lock into it. What a suplex.
Kick to the back.
Taking things to the top rope.
Take off.
Oh, big impact. All that size and momentum landing with a sickening thud. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Up and over.
This one is headed to the outside, not by choice.
Perched up top.
Good Lord, taking flight. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
Head first into the ambulance, appears to be completely defenseless right now. Cena turning things around.
Oh, man.
Trying to force the first door closed.
We've got a Herculean struggle on our hands.
And they're not ready to let this end just yet.
Still more fight to be had. Nicely done.
Tagged with a punch.
He's starting to look battered.
That's the kind of offense that got John Cena to where he is today.
And he turned it around.
Well, kicks like that are less about injury, more about insult. Just mocking their opponent right now. Total disrespect.
Making a mockery of your opponent could eventually backfire. Gut-wrench suplex.
Making it look easy.
The momentum is squarely on Gunther's side right now.
And I don't see Gunther slowing down whatsoever.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
With unbelievable power.
But can he take advantage here and get him over to the ambulance? Can he do it?
And now getting posted up in front of the ambulance doors, just motionless here.
Boom! Look at the struggle just to shut that first door.
Oh, what a powerhouse collision here.
And they actually escaped from the ambulance.
This battle rolls on.
Lands an elbow.
Heel hook. Look at this. Oh, that's so painful.
It's hard to watch, too. Got the leg and elbow drop.
Nothing good is up there. I'll just say it right now. He doesn't have a lot of room up there. I can't emphasize enough how ill... No.
A rough landing from the top of the ambulance. This could be the turning point.
A sleeper suplex.
Picking up speed off the rope.
And Cena enduring some very effective offense there.
That attack was a cacophony of catastrophe from Gunther.
Gunther gets stymied. Not a good spot to be in. Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal. Oh, a chop. Caught in a bad spot. Nice counter by Cena.
Desperately trying to close the first of two doors.
Yeah, can they get it done? Halfway there.
Forcing their way out of the ambulance.
Ooh.
Gunther setting himself up top. From the top.
Look out below.
The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Cut off with a kick to the...
Oh, John Cena.
Oh, to an adjustment.
Medical attention might be needed after that move, and luckily there's an ambulance nearby.
Not looking good. In this position, launched into the ambulance. Trying to at least slam one door shut.
First door shut. Needs one more.
Oh, trying to close the second door and win the match.
Inches away from victory.
There's no way this is happening. They escaped.
Miraculous.
Turns that away.
A reversal. He saw that coming. Measured up and fist drop.
Cena strikes with a huge maneuver.
The assign.
He quit.
Gunther.
Driven down with the powerbomb. He has to put him in the back of the ambulance now. This is the perfect time.
Picked up and being carried around now. Oh, into the back of the ambulance. This could be over. This is a hell of a struggle. Just trying to close one. Halfway home now.
Pushing with every fiber of their being to slam the door.
I can't believe they're going to win this. They're going to win. And this match is over.
What a fight.
And here's another peek at some of the more memorable parts of the match.
Here is your winner, Gunther!
Happy to avoid the ambulance ride tonight.
Putting all of your power, all of your